This is Paola Harris weighing in this week for my Patreon friends and for my Facebook friends. There's been a lot of thoughts this week about the past. I wanted to really recognize a researcher in France I had worked with that just passed on, Gilles Dabordé, the ultimate researcher for Roswell. And we had worked together in Roswell and in Italy for many, many times. And, there's so many of us in the field that James Fox is just releasing a documentary called The Program. And we're still working. We're still trying to bring together information. But this is more than information. This is a call to raise consciousness. In a world where we are really all one, we are really one species, human. We all live on one planet. We may look different. Things may be going on in individual countries that are, not the same. We have different languages, but we are all human on this planet, and we interact with this planet. So a couple of ideas I had. First of all, I want to thank everybody for your support because I'm still working. And I wanted to remind you that we are not alone, that we are being observed, that we have friends in high places, that we will get over tough times. When I look at that, we are very much like we were during the Cold War, and then we got over that, and things will change, but we need to do something. I spoke to a group of people, almost 1,000 people in Argentina, and gave them a presentation of the contact that had happened in this planet from 1945 on and before. And then I just said, look, I think they want us to do something. We have the power in our hands to change our reality. And it's got to be done through being conscious about it. It's got to be done through having a conscience. Even if it's a little act of kindness, we've got to change something. And then I would like for my Patreon people, because I recommend a book, to read UFOs Stargate to a New Reality. It has interviews, like all my books, interviews, word for word interviews. And the interviews have to do with people that were there during the Holloman landing. Bill Kirkland is an interview. Dan Burrish is an interview here. Several people that were involved in ETs, whether they worked at S4, at Area 51, or were involved in the early days. We forget there was disclosure in the early days. I put them in that book, Stargate to a New Reality, but I love the title because I think that if we raise consciousness, we are going to go through that Stargate to a new reality.